The most common clef in music is the treble clef. Here is how to read the notes on a treble clef stave. If we begin by looking at the space notes, these are the notes that fill the spaces in between the lines on the stave. The space notes are easy to remember from the acronym FACE, and what makes it even easier to remember is that obviously space rhymes with face. The spelling of the acronym works from the bottom up, so the lowest note is F, then A, C, E. Then if we look at the line notes, these are the notes that have the lines going through them. These don't spell out any words, but you can remember them from mnemonics. A popular mnemonic is every good boy deserves fun. There's plenty of variations out there. Every good boy deserves food, every good boy deserves football, every good boy deserves fudge, but obviously not all boys like football, fudge, and obviously everyone deserves food. So I like the mnemonic, every good boy deserves fun. There are two other main notes. These are some of the earliest notes that we start with, especially if we're learning something like the piano. So if we work from the stave down, the first note we have is D, and D dangles just below the stave. So that's D dangles just below the stave. So just below D you have C. Now C is a special note because on a grand stave it's the one that's directly in the middle between the treble and the bass clef. But obviously this is just the treble clef we're looking at. So if you think of C as having a moustache. So that little line going through the note actually marks the next line in the stave if the stave was to have continued. However, young learners in particular seem to like the idea of all these notes walking around with moustaches. So just remember that C has the moustache. So there we have it, all the notes for the treble clef. As a little bonus, we also have G. You're going to be unlikely to need this early on in your learning, but just in case you come across it, G grazes the top line of the stave.